Good morning, students. We have to start the chapter second, parallel lines and transversal. We have to start the practice set 2.2. Question number 2. In the given figure, line P is parallel to the line Q, and line T and the line S are transversal. Find the measure of the angle X and angle Y using measure of the given in the figure. Okay, students. Here the students line P and the line Q is the parallel lines. These are both are the parallel lines, and the two transversal are given, transversal T and transversal S. Here the students measure is this measure is given a 40 degree, and some of the other measure is given this is the 70 degree here. Okay, these are the measures. We have to find the measure of the angle A, angle X, Y, and angle B. Okay. Okay, students. So we have to find that. Means we already find the angle X and Y, and we have to, according to this angle, we have to find the X and angle Y. Okay. So consider angle A and angle B as shown in a figure. Okay, we have to just consider this angle A, angle B. Line P is parallel to the line Q, and T is the transversal. So first we have to consider both the lines. Line P and the line Q are parallel lines, and the transversal is a T. Okay, first transversal to consider transversal T. So measure of the angle A. Measure of the angle A is equal to 40 degree because corresponding angle. We have to just we consider the angle A. So obviously this is the 40 degree. So this is the corresponding angle A is obviously the measure of the angle A is a 40 degree because corresponding angle. But we have to find the angle X. So measure of the angle X plus measure of the angle A is equal to 180 degree. So these are both the angles are in angle in a linear pair. Angle in a linear pair. So the students, their measure obviously is a 180 degree. So we have to know the measure of the angle A. We have to put in this equation. So measure of the angle X plus 40 degree is equal to 180 degree. So measure of the angle X is equal to 180 minus 40 degree. So 180 minus 40 is a 140 degree. So measure of the angle X is a 140 degree. Okay. So measure of the angle X, we have to find 140 degree. Okay. Okay. Next, students, here measure of the angle B we have to consider here. Measure of the angle B we have to consider here. So this is a 70 degree. Why 70 degree? Because vertically opposite angle. So obviously we have to find the measure of the these are the angle B, and their vertical opposite angle is a 70 degree. Okay. So if you see that these are the vertically opposite angles, so measure of the angle B is a 70 degree because vertically opposite angles. So students, same line P is parallel to the line Q. Okay, so we have to consider the transversal S. Okay, so here the students, we have to consider transversal. Yes. Okay. Okay, so measure of the angle Y plus measure of the angle B is equal to 180 degree interior angles. So these are the two interior angles, angle Y and angle B. We have to consider the angle B, and angle B I have already defined that is a 70 degree. Okay. So measure of the interior angles, interior angle theorem we have to apply here. So measure of the angle Y plus measure of the angle B is equal to 180 degree interior angle. So measure of the angle Y plus measure of the angle B is 70 degree is equal to 180. Already find that. So we have to find the measure of the angle Y is equal to 180 minus 70 degree. 70 goes the right side. So is a negative. So 180 minus 70. So measure of the angle Y is a 110 degree. So students, here we have to find the measure of the angle X and Y only. So we have to find that measure of the angle X is a 140 degree and measure of the angle Y is a 110 degree. Okay, students, question number 3. In this figure, students, two parallel lines are given. A line L and line M are the two parallel lines, and the two transversal are given. A transversal P and the transversal Q. Okay. Here, students, some of the angles are given. This is the 80-degree angle is given, and this is the angle A, angle B, and angle C. Okay, students. So we have to find the angle A, angle B, and angle C. We have to find that, and we have to consider the angle D. We just consider the angle D. Okay, students. So how to find the angle A, B, C? We have to just see in this example. So consider the angle A as shown. So angle A we have to shown. So line P is parallel to the line Q, and the line L is the transversal. Okay, so measure of the angle D is equal to 80 degree corresponding angle. Here the students, angle line P and the line Q are the parallel lines, and line L and the line M are the both the transversals. So here line P is parallel to the line Q and line L is the transversal. So students, measure of the angle D is 80 degree. If you see that in the figure, so these angles are the 80 degree because corresponding angle. These are the corresponding angle. Okay, these are in the same direction. So these are the corresponding. So angle D is 80 degree corresponding angle, and measure of the angle D plus measure of the angle A is equal to 180 degree because angle in a linear pair. So obviously these are the both the angles are the linear in pair. So measure of the angle D plus measure of the angle A is equal to 180 degree. So we have to put the value of the angle D in this equation. So 80 degree plus measure of the angle A is equal to 180 degree. So measure of the angle A is equal to 180 degree minus 80 degree. So measure of the angle A we have to find that. Okay, so measure of the angle A is equal to 100 degree. So angle A we have to find that 100 degree. Okay, so line L is parallel to the line M, and Q is a transversal. Okay, students, according to situation, students, we have to just show the parallel lines and the transversal. So here the second thing, a line L is parallel to the line M and Q is a transversal. Okay, so L is parallel and M is parallel and Q is a transversal. We have to just understand here. So angle B is corresponding to angle D. Angle B is corresponding to angle D. These are the exterior alternate angles. Both are the exterior alternate angles. Okay, so the students, measure of the angle B is equal to a measure of the angle D. यानी कि we already find the measure of the angle D is 80 degree here. Okay, so these are the exterior angles, exterior alternate angles. Okay, so the obviously measure of the angle D is 80 degree. So measure of the angle B also the 80 degree because exterior alternate angle. So measure of the angle B is equal to measure of the angle D. So measure of the angle B is 80 degree. Okay. So angle A and B we have to find that. Next, students, line P is parallel to the line Q. Line P is parallel to the line Q, and here the students, M is the transversal. So here the line M is transversal to consider. So angle C is congruent to angle B. Angle C is congruent to angle B. Okay, so these are the corresponding angles. So these are the corresponding angle. These are in the same directions. Okay, so obviously angle B we have to find that 80 degree. So obviously these are corresponding angles. So angle C also a measure of the angles is also the 80 degree. Okay, students, according to corresponding angles. Okay, students, here we apply the same two parallel lines and the transversal theorem, and we have to find the value measure of the angle A, B, and C. Okay, students, question number 5. In the question, students, we have to given three parallel lines. Line P is parallel to the line L, and line L is parallel to the line. Okay, students, here so line P is parallel to the line L, and line L is parallel to the line Q. Means these are the three lines are parallel to each other. Okay, students. Here the students, some of the measures are given. This is the 40 degree and this is the 30 degree, and we have to just find the measure of the angle X. Okay, this is the measure of the angle X. We have to find that. Okay, so we have to consider angle A, and this is the angle B. Okay, so consider the angle A and the angle B as shown in figure. Okay, so line P is parallel to the line L and on the transversal. Okay, so first we have to consider the line P is parallel to the line L. Okay, so these are the parallel to each others. Okay, so measure of the angle A is obviously a 40 degree. Okay, because alternate angles. Okay, these are the alternate angles. Okay, so measure of the angle A, and these are the alternate angles. If you see that line P is parallel to the line L, and this is the transversal on that. So here the angle A, so these are the alternate angles. So the measure of the angle A is a 40 degree. Similarly, line L is parallel to the line Q on the transversal. Okay, on the transversal, देखिए this is line L and line Q are parallel lines, and this is the transversal. Okay, so this is 30 degree. So same property apply here, alternate angle. So measure of the angle B also 30 degree because these are the alternate angles. In the here line P is parallel to the line L, and this is the transversal. So these are the alternate angles, angle A and 40 degree. Here the line L is parallel to the line Q. So angle B and 30 degree, these are the alternate angles. So the measure of the angle B is a 30 degree. Okay, students, so these are the common of the both angle X. So measure of the angle X, there is a combination of the angle A and angle B. So measure of the angle A plus measure of the angle B. Okay, so angle A and B, we already find that. So measure of the angle X is equal to 40 degree plus measure of the angle B is a 30 degree. So measure of the angle X is a 70 degree. So answer is a measure of the angle X is a 70 degree. We have to find that. Okay, students. Okay, students. So we have to finish the practice set. Practice set 2.1. Example number 3rd. You have to solve for the homework similar example. Okay. Okay, students. Thank you.